Now, A1 Esports, no chicken dinner play, but they are still in the 6th position with them.
Winners, so chicken dinner winners, so...
Maybe we should play the next one.
You know what?
And it always seems to work out for them.
It does. I mean, 274 points. That's nothing to scoff at, right, in the overall standings. We, of course, have Zeus on top, the only team so far to have cracked the 300-point barrier. And what surprises me is the fact that Seal
are actually converging in on Gutka. Deadeye's guys might have spotted 7C Esports.
There are four teams in the vicinity. Deadeye's guys, a team who had a slow start, but right now they're placed 5th in the overall standings. They're going to be pushing on up, taking control as they spot. He spots out Fear. Shots with the mini.
Optimus. They are looking good. No opposition in sight for them as well. And there you have it. The circle has shifted.
Ballsy.
Now the thing is, F4, they're going to get into a panicky mood. And if panic sets in, that is when things can go absolutely out.
To see someone, he spots a destroyer. Khan is inside of the house. He sees them getting to the vehicles. That's information getting conveyed to his teammates. And he is being extremely patient. He sees destroyer. He can take a shot. He will. Such a good angle, but he's going to push on in further down south. Jumps on out, blah, 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 pushing in as well. This is so well done. Nade cooked and ready. He's trying to heal himself, which he will in the nick of time, but Khan is trapped behind. Nade sails in. His nade is good and true. Now Khan trying to keep them at bay. He spots out Zane. A few bullets from the Uzi will do quite a bit of damage considering the range they're battling at right now, and that's going to force Jane to heal himself. Rated Sir now arriving. The blue is moving in. They are in the red zone as well. This could get bloody real quickly. Khan out with the nade in his hand is going to be dropped. Voltrix from above, trying to get a trade, but 2 players down right now for F4, and quickly it looks like things are looking pretty grim for them. They're going to be pushing on up. They spot a Wolverine out in the open, but Wolverine with a great spray with the AKM is going to get a knock. Gets another knock on the T2K, and now it's a 2v2 basically. Rated Sir and Surga having to face off against Voltrix and Wolverine. Player will drop. The nades from Jane are good. Voltrix and Wolverine healing each other up. Rated Sir going in for the res onto Jane. But this is looking very tricky indeed because Surga is still a distance away. Now he's going to be pushing on in. This is an opportunity as Wolverine is going to find Rated Sir. All 3 members of TTK are down. And Surga is going to come in for the rescue. But F4 are deleting T2K from the server. Well, at this point, he needs to decide what he's going to do. He can't escape. Both his avenues have been covered. The nade's going to force on his position. Maybe not. It's a little too deep. Taking the fight to Voltrux. It's a 50-50, but Wolverine slowly sneaking in. He's walking in, and finally they're going to be peeking in together with Sarga. So very low. They need to patch themselves as well. Wolverine trying to push on in. Spots out with Sarga. It's a battle of attrition with Sarga. Holds strong, but he will be finished off as VF.
Something funny. This is kind of like deja vu, except we are in a different place because Crypto once before was fighting a fight against Rafath, if you remember, on the western beach of the military base.
Oh, it was.
And Crypto was high up on that rock.
The Cryptos, I think he has an inkling now. He might have spotted him out. I'm not too sure here. He's gotten in the nade. Yeah, he knows. The fight comes on. He's got to switch to a weapon, and he's going to finish off Rafa.
I mind whenever I see some sniping action.
Well, right now, it's assault rifle action. It's P and crew getting shot at from multiple directions. A1 Esports joining in the fray, and 9boy actually wreaking havoc on the P and crew, who are now down to the 2 members. It's Afsec and Legend. 9boy spotted out. Zeus will be eliminated. 1952, taking down the Alpha Wolves in the server. The 4 horsemen will ride no more, at least for this one. Legend is so low, he's getting shot at from behind his 1 HP. He goes for the jumping spray. He will finish off Shoykot, but he will in turn be traded by 9boy, finishing off Legend. And with that, I do believe PN crew are no more, as we're down to the final 9 teams, 24 players left in the server. R3D, A1 and DRS alongside Stalwart Flex surviving on 1 player, as 9boy will unfortunately fall to the blue, make that 8 teams in contention.
It looks a bit difficult for Joker from R3D as well. He is going to be out in the blue. And Seog, again, they realized there was some commotion taking place. His eyes are going to be glued.
Prabeen is hiding in the smoke. Turu Love has no idea, but the nades are dealing so much of damage. Fear. 1 nade, the second one will finish off the job. Manish will fall. Snipe is just hiding in the smoke. He will be mowed down by the 4 members of 7C. And the 1 player was still hiding there. He didn't do anything. He's also been taken out. Prabeen getting spotted out by Turu Love. And with that Carnage Esport, they taste death. And now, Deadeye's guys out in the open. All 4 still alive. But the fact that they're in the open, don't have much cover, means the insurance policy for Future Station. We're down to the final 17 players here. AJ, meanwhile, getting spotted out. Mimo still hasn't been healed. And the second nade coming in, this one from Bad Ref, and it is so damn good. He does not care. He's going to get those points. Future Station going for a very desperate Hail Mary play. And in the process, a player will be spotted and knocked on by Deadeye's guys. But Tamim and Evil Eye have pushed on up ahead. And Bad Ref, they are still not going to go down without a fight. In the meantime, it is a battle of attrition between Future Station and Deadeye's guys. But it looked like that's going to be it. Deadeye's guys, they just wipe out Future Station. And now it's down to the final 3 teams left alive. Bullets will start to fly thick and fast here. Like he pointed out, 1 Molotov, 1 nade, but he has a window. He's got a window. He's got a tiny window of an opportunity to sneak on in, but Sharp is going to spot him out as he goes for the mad dash. DRS Gaming gets eliminated. AJ, take a bow.
What a wonderful play.
What a god.
Just amazing. But right now, Shifu says wars are going to continue as he does get shot up. But looks like Seog is going to go in for the revive. This is when On Top Sir needs to make sure he provides the cover, which he does. And Rig gets taken down. And Mycocast is just shook for a second because you were not expecting that.
I did not expect that. On Top providing excellent cover. 1952 still on top of the first floor. They still
see, are they going to be focusing on Deadeye's guys outside, or are they going to be focusing up top? Looks like 1952 are taking the cue that I kind of did said. They are moving in for the kill.
And 7C are going to use that opportunity to jump on up the moment they know the fight's going to break out. And they're going to wipe them out in a blink of an eye. And now it's a 4v4. 7C Rig 2 knocks down Deadeye's guys. It's a 4v2. They can go in for the push here. Turulov is going to come down to him. He's lying in wait, but a circle, it's right behind him. Deadeye's guys don't have to do anything.
That's it.
They just have to wait this one out. They're going to spot on Turulov, knocks him out as well. 1 player remains. It is the final member standing. The rest comes on in for 7C though, and they're very low. They don't have any health kits. Well, at least Fear doesn't. And now we're down to a 4v2, and it is not looking good for 7C.
It isn't looking good right now because a couple of grenades. All the eyes are going to be trained up there as Fair is going to be making sure he ducks in time for those bullets to pass over his head. But
like each other. And come on down from the balcony, says Romeo, and Juliet says, no. Oh, well, never mind. She jumps on in. Turulov's going to jump into the smoke. That was Fear, rather. Hasn't been spotted out. When 4 people are going to be shooting at you, doesn't matter if there's smoke all around.